All right. So, getting ready for the week. Welcome, 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 Evo Squad. Now, I have a couple of tools I want to share that I use to create content and create content ideas. You can do this for any time frame. We'll focus on the week coming. So what I'm going to do, if you've got your phone and you have an ability to copy from the chat, I use the paid version of Chat GPT, but you can do this in the free version. Okay, so this is just step number one. We'll get into some other more like how to create caption ideas if you don't like using Canva, a tool that you can plan out your social media and stuff like that. So first step is creating training Chat GPT to act as a social media expert for you. So wouldn't it be nice if we all had a social media expert and strategist helping us to create content and plan out our week? Well, with Chat GPT, we can train it to do so. So in the chat, I'm going to drop the first prompt. So what you want to do with this is in the brackets, you need to fill in the blanks related to you and your ideal customer. Okay. So I am sure that, we've done many trainings on this, what your pillars are, who you're speaking to, but being on social media to generate leads, customers, build relationships, and grow our business, we need to treat it like a business. So step one is, obviously identifying who it is that you are here to help. So you'll want to copy and paste that, replacing what's in the brackets with your specific information. Some of you who are on the call, another call with us, have already done this, so just hang tight. But you can always take this time to regenerate for the next 7 days. Does anyone have any questions about that first prompt? Are you able to copy and paste it? Are you there? Everyone's like very quiet. I know Tazzy was pulling into her driveway, so that's fine. Because I've got
got it. Got it.
You got it? Celina, you've done this before. So yes, what you can do is go back to, once you've done this once, you can go back into that same chat that you created with Chat GPT and ask it to regenerate based on another idea. So what this first chat is going to do, and I'm trying to find my own, I have like 50,000 chats with Chat GPT. My Chat GPT is called Chat, and I don't like Chat. Chat and I have a love-hate relationship. But as you can see, it's going to generate 5 topics related to your niche. Okay. So once you do that, you can either create content based on all those topics, or you can narrow it down to one. Hold on 1 second. I suggest narrowing it down to one. We have the reboot challenge going on in the customer group next week. So if it's something related to the reboot challenge, that would probably be good, because you can lead them to that as your call to action, or to have something to lead to in your posts. Okay. So once you've done that, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know so I can move on to the next prompt, because we are training it as we go along. So everyone's good? Okay. All right. So this prompt here is where we are going to start using and training ChatGPT. So either you can replace the first, is it the second line? I'd like you to use the topic. So either replace the word the topic with what the topic is, or you can change it to the topics. So using all of the topics from above. And what it's going to do, it's going to put them into categories. a mistake that they might make related to the topic, a myth, tips and strategies, how to, a list of resources, which for that you can replace with the customer reboot challenge, a problem, and a top question the audience has. So these are 7 key topics for each day of the week. So we're creating a very customized 7-day content plan based on 7 different main customer related issues that they might have. So you should start seeing it replying back to you with some pretty customized ideas. Let me know when you're ready to move on to the next step. So once you have your 7 days of content ideas, now we're going to have it generate custom hooks, because if we're talking about reels, we need to have 2 hooks. One is your text on screen, and one is the first line of the caption. Okay, so we're going to ask it to generate viral hooks using a format that I plugged into this prompt. Now you can modify this any way that you want. However, I took this from a compilation from Brock Johnson and Caroline, what's her face, that's got 1 million followers. So I took this from what the experts are saying for viral hooks.
Caroline, you said?
Yeah. Caroline, what's her face? I can remember her last name.
I forgot her last name.
I know.
I remember her face.
Yeah. And then finally, you're going to prompt it, once it does that, to put it all together into a spreadsheet. So it should come up with either the spreadsheet in the chat or a link to download it. If that doesn't work for you, you can just tell it to regenerate it without the prompt for the spreadsheet. So these are content ideas. Actually, that was spelled wrong. This should say hooks, not holds. I think my autocorrect somehow. Hooks. You can drill down deeper with this and take specific days and ask it to either generate a Reels idea for that. You can ask it to help you with the caption, but the anatomy, which I posted in the group a little bit ago, that I really want to kind of just go over with everyone. It's important to use that breakdown with every reel that you're using. So if I go back to that, where I put it in the chat somewhere, or in the group. I'm going to drop it into the chat again because I can't find it. Okay, so the anatomy is a scroll stopping hook. So this again is either going to be, it really should always be some kind of text on screen regardless of what your reel is, and the first about 5 words of your caption. And it should be solving a relatable problem with a quick solution. Then using a value-driven call to action, like if you're describing, for me, if I'm describing the reasons why someone's metabolism might be stuck, then the call to action is, if you want to learn how to reboot your metabolism in 5 days, join our free reboot challenge. That's your, value-driven call to action. And the last bit is what I kind of want to go over here, is to use relatable or trending audio and engaging video. So using video, actual video in your reels, whether it's B-roll video, whether you're choosing that day to do a remix video, whatever it is, it should be engaging video. Now, the B-roll video is super easy to do. You don't have to worry about putting on makeup and stuff like that, because most of the time it doesn't have your face in it. But the transitions, it should have movement in it, right? So it's eye-catching. The camera, the light should be well lit, and it should have a clear image. So things that are pictures, still images, if it's blurry, if it's dim, if people can't see it, it's going to get skipped, basically, if you're using that within the Reels function. Now, within stories and stuff like that, that's different, but we're talking about Reels specifically. And then the second image that I dropped in our chat is, if you were to break down a 30-second reel, that's the suggested breakdown. Now, if you wanted to make it shorter than that, 15 seconds, then, you're going to break all those different sections down to their half. So you've got to grab attention instantly, literally, if it's 15 seconds. And then get your relatable issue in there. And quick solution or value. And then that value-driven call to action with a strong close. So just think, and I know it sounds a lot. It doesn't have to be that difficult. I'm going to give you an example from Coach Fryer, who does this very well. Oops. All right, here is one that he's done. B-roll. He's got the hook on screen. He has another short hook in the caption. And opens with the relatable. Now, this is not a sales reel. He's asking about, it's more of a relatable type of reel, but you can see it's how simple it is. And then this one that I just remixed, which is hysterical. I could watch this video clip over and over again, and it's got so many possibilities to do it. It cracks me up every time I see it. Can you see my, it's what's her face? That chick, that movie. But it's basically how, the point, it's a POV type of thing. You've finally cracked the code to defeat the Instagram algorithm, and then the whale comes up and it says, oh no, algorithm. And then there goes all of your hopes and dreams when she smashes into the side of the ship. Now, when I've redone this, and I haven't posted it yet, I did it for more of a business related, but you could do it for like, when you think you've got the perfect diet and you're all set to go in the beginning of the new year, and then, the weekend comes or your metabolism hits, and, you see how you could replace it with whatever to fit your niche. And if you're wondering how to remix those, wait, let me go back to it. If you click the three dots at the bottom here, well, there's a couple things that I wanted to show you. But there's the three dots. It's kind of hard to see, but it's underneath the share. If you click the three dots above it where it says save, it'll say remix if that one is available to remix. But if it's not, go to the audio that it has, and then you'll see all the other videos that have been created that are the same, using the same video with that audio, and open those up and see which one. Like I just did real quick when I went to the audio, I just clicked on this one because I can see it's the same video, and go to the three dots there, and that one, the remix is available. See how it's at the top and it says remix? And then that will open up your editor. So you have to put in a sticker, or you've got to put some kind of text on screen, but you're not going to be able to edit the original video or the audio. However, it's a very simple way to grab trending audio and video and make it your own. Use it, sprinkle it into videos that are ones that you've created using trending audio or transitions. Cool. Is everyone with me? Okay. The next thing that you can do to make your page more appealing as in regards to your reels is to add a cover image. So if you go in after you or right before you post, or even after you post it, it looks like this, where you're adding your caption. I don't have a reel open. This is the live that I just did, but you see underneath, like where it previews you, it says cover. So when you click there, it allows you to add an image from the camera roll. What that's going to do is when someone goes to your page, and I'm just trying to find one because I personally have to get better at going back and making sure I do this. If you're doing it consistently, then you've got these images, even though these are video, and it looks nice and neat and clean, and it gives people that, if they're on your page, that call to action, a reason to click into the video, and it just I think it cleans it up. It makes your page look more professional, and it makes it easy for people to see exactly what the video is about. So there's a couple of ways you can create the cover image. Number one, obviously, is Canva. If you go in there and just into Canva and type Reels cover, it'll give you the size. Now, if you don't like using Canva, the other tool that I do like to create images is called Ideogram. So it's idea, but with an O. So it's IDEOGRAM. It's a free tool, and it creates images with a prompt. If you have paid, it's free, but if you have the paid ChatGPT version, you can access other tools within ChatGPT just the same. What's good about Ideogram, though, is it puts words in very well. ChatGPT does not generate words very well. So you can go in and just generate prompt, tell them what your video is about and what type of, like, down to the color scheme, down to the type of image. And if you scroll, when you go to this page, like I have it open on my laptop, you'll see all the different types. Now, even if you just want text, you can tell it to generate just text. Personally, for me, I've done this and then I've grabbed the image and put it into Canva to create something unique. But I still find Canva is the easiest way to do this. And then once you create one for Canva, then you can use that as your template for your Reels cover. Does anyone have any questions so far?
Is this the ideogram thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
looks like it. It looks like a whoosh, like wind, right? Like a cloud with wind behind it.
Yes. Well, there's a paid version.
Well, there is, but there's a free version.
Okay.
You can pay for anything. Everything has a paid version. I like trying to find the stuff that's got free versions that are actually useful.
Right. All right, thank you.
Okay, and there's another app if you want to plan out like your posts. Obviously, you can do it right in Meta, like you can do it right within the app itself. But if you wanted to do it across multiple platforms, the app itself is called Plan, Plann. And you can connect on the free version. I believe it's 5 accounts. And it does have an AI caption generator. I don't think it works as well, especially after you train ChatGPT to help you with that. But if you are creating content and you need to plan it out, the only thing is you have to upload it to this app. So for things like IG, where the trending audio is in IG, this might not be the solution for you. But if you've got other things that you want to plan out, like maybe static posts, then this might be helpful. And you get 3, I think you get 30 on the paid version. So like 1 post a day. I believe that's how it works out. And that is PLANN. Within there, there's also analysis, trends, and stuff like that that you can dig into. And I thought while we were here, we would just go through how to find your analytics within IG. Because I believe it was different depending on what kind of account you had. So I'm just going to put those two, idea, IDO gram dot AI is the one to create images. And then Plan is the content planning app.
Is that different than if you have the Google Plan or something like that?
What Google one?
Oh, that's the schedule. Never mind.
It's a plan, like it's a
Plan content, planning.
Yeah, you can pre-schedule posts from Plan. It's just kind of nice if you want to cross post other than Meta, you know, it'll go out. It's got like LinkedIn, Pinterest. I don't ever post anything on there, but yeah.
Is that Plano?
PLANN.
Yeah, but mine is planning center service.
Looks like that little blue with the one. Can you see it? It's not. It's blue with white text on mine.
Is this one, Celina?
No, it's like planned by Linktree, actually.
Jen, are you
So-
still using the structure?
For like time blocking my day, yes, I still use structured. Love it.
Oh, or you're back to your pen and paper?
Some of that too.
All right.
Okay, one more really cool video generator. Another fun for reels that I have used quite a bit actually. And it gives you, how it works is it strings together B-roll video. And you can generate video based on a text prompt. This is also free. You can do it straight from ChatGPT if you have the paid version, but if you go to their site, I'm going to put it into the, this is good for like more informational, inspirational type of videos. Obviously, unless you upload or create your own character, you're not going to be in it. So just be mindful of that. But it's kind of fun to play with. So it's in video. There's the website. And if you're doing it within ChatGPT, you're going to go when you're in ChatGPT, click there. And that brings you to the search. And you can search for all of the different GPTs that are in ChatGPT. So if you click that explore GPTs and put into it video, or let me see, I think you have to put in video for it to come up straight. In video. Well, let me go back. Let me show you this. When you get to the explore GPTs, it looks like this within ChatGPT. So then you hit the little search again and type in the in video, and it looks like a little fish here. AI in video. And from here, it'll prompt you to start chat. And I mean, you can literally tell it to do anything and tell it the type of voice you want it to have. You can prompt it how you want the captions to show up on the screen. You can, once it's done, you can edit it through more prompts like, you know, I only want women to show in my video, or I want, you know, like the style of the video, the length of the video. I mean, really, you can get very detailed. You can actually upload a script. So if you ask ChatGPT to create a video script for this type of video, you can upload the script and it'll speak the script and put video that matches the script. So some of the ones that I've already created our, let's see. So for I did a full moon manifestation, and if you see it there, it's kind of looks like those, I did it to look like those inspirational videos that you see a lot on YouTube. I'm trying to block this here so you can see it. And so I put that image in there, and then that comes up, but it is talking about the full moon and manifestation. So it's pulling in video. See here, now there's like this woman there who's meditating, because that's what the video is about. So it'll pull from stock video things to match what your script is. It's really fun. And it takes, I mean, literally no time.
So if you put like
you can put anything.
your, okay, now I forgot my words. The stories, the my GLB, and then you just put that word and add a little bit, kind of like explain. Does it like create more?
So it's not going to find Thrive video more than likely. So that might not be the best.
But if you put like some hint, some idea words, can be like creating more.
Well, play with it and see, but you can literally put in a 5-word prompt and tell it to create a 30-second video, and it will, and it'll create a script that matches it.
All right.
And you can tell it to be a British speaking woman, or, you know, an American from New York. You know, I mean, like, or you can pay for it and it can be your own voice. Lindsay's like, what? Yep.
Can it play for, do I have my own language in there?
I don't know. I don't know. I know it has accents. So these are all just meant to, you can also hook ChatGPT into Canva, in case you didn't know that. You'll see if you go to explore GPTs, like I showed you, there's image creators. Those images are cool, but if you want it to have words in it, I suggest using that ideogram as the one to use. But these are just different options to sprinkle into your reels. Now, what is kind of neat about that, the one that I just dropped, it creates a script. So if you're having a hard time thinking of, like, if you wanted to do a speaking reel, you can use it as a way to help you create that script. And then you just don't tell it to create the video, you do the video, or you tell it to create the video and maybe you use part of you speaking and part of the video it creates. So let's see. So let's see if we can't get IDEO in video to in video. Create a 20-second video on the top 5 reasons you're not losing weight as a woman over 40. So then it's going to create the prompt. So it gives you the script. This is what I was saying. Tells you text on screen, blah, blah, blah. So you could even just use that as an idea. And I'm going to say create video. using an American woman's voice. And then it takes a little bit for it to create, but it'll put you back, it'll put you into that app to give you that video. Any questions?
I don't have a question. It's all fabulous, but not a but. I'll need time to sit down and go through it all and get it through, learn it all and trial and error with it. It's all amazing, but Celina, loads learned today.
Celina just dropped the bomb.
Yeah. It's like, oh.
Well, I mean, if you don't, the hardest part about doing the Reels challenge is coming up with ideas to create the reel itself, right? So these are all ideas on how to do that. If just to show you, there's multiple ways to create short form video.
Yeah.
And to put that thought behind it, to have the anatomy every time you do it, the text on screen and the first 5 words in the caption, if you do nothing else other than train ChatGPT to give you viral hooks and do that every time you create a reel, your engagement and your reach is going to go up. Those 2 things alone. Now, if you go and create a cover image and put another hook on there as well, right? Then they're going to see it 3 times. They're going to see it if they go to your wall with the image. They're going to see when they open up the video with the first, 33 seconds, or if that's the only thing that you have in the video, just like the one that I shared with you. It just, it just depends on which format you want to use to call people to read the caption. If you're going to put all of your information in the caption, then that's cool, but make it a value driven hook. Like, why do they want to read the caption? Why do they care? It's about them.
Yeah. While we were doing that, I got the spreadsheet, day 1, day 2, category, content idea, but I want to go in and sort of put more of my niche in. I just sort of done it quickly to make sure, I sort of knew what I was doing. And it is like, are you skipping breakfast? Here's why that's sapping your energy. Myth, carbs are the enemy, so there's, I see exactly where you're coming from. Yeah.
Cool beans. Well, you guys are doing great. I'm so excited that you're participating and tracking. I was going to show about the analytics. This is really important so that you can see what's happening. So for me, I click the hamburger or the professional dashboard in the middle. So the professional dashboard that's right in the middle of your page.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the kind of account you have, it'll bring you right to your insights for the last 28 days.
Okay.
Or if you click the hamburger at the top right and then select for me, it's under professionals because that's the kind of account that I have. It says insights right there.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Then there on that, it's an overview. It's the same information. It's just presented in a different way. But when you go and click on views for your page and you go to the content type, you will notice when it's by followers and non-followers, see that purple? That's like,
Yeah.
shoo, it's all purple. That's the Reels. That's why we're doing a Reels challenge, because Reels gets pushed out to non-followers.
Yeah. And do you know what? I can look by mine. So my views, 23K, but only 271 interactions. So I don't know if that's a good enough percentage.
No, but that's why you want to have your strong call to actions and
Okay.
those hooks. Then you
Okay.
should see that increase when you do that. Now you can go
Okay.
through the same process that we just did within ChatGPT and ask it for call to actions for each of the 7 days, the different types of content. Ask it to give you a value-based call to action for the specific caption. Because you're not going to have every day be the call to action be the same. Like, depending on the type of content, if it's inspirational, you ask them to, to like or share, or, follow and share if you found this inspirational or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, it's rerunning my spreadsheet and giving me call to action on the end of the spreadsheet as well. So
yeah,
it's giving me a hook, caption, call to action, goal, content idea. It's giving me loads. Thank you, Celina.
Yeah, the spreadsheet, I copy and paste that into an actual spreadsheet so I can see it, because I can't see it on the computer, on my phone. I mean, so I go and look at it on the computer.
While you were talking, I was like spending 10 minutes trying to find the spreadsheets on my computer.
Yeah, I'd copy and paste it into Excel, and if you're not sure how to get it into Excel, I can
Yeah,
I've done it. I mean, my phone and my computer are connected, but for you non-iPhone people, you'll have to like send it to yourself or some Android way of doing things. I don't know. Sorry.
I didn't even realize how much it was going to make me take things a bit more serious having a computer, because I feel like more of a professional, like I'm at a proper office. You know what I mean? It just makes me feel like it's more of a business just having a computer.
Well, if you on the computer, if you go to chat.openai.com, then you can log into your ChatGPT account. So you can literally just copy and paste it.
Thank you.
Do you need that? Do you need the URL chat? I'll put it in the chat.
No, I've got ChatGPT, and
I'll just put it in here in case anybody else needs it open.
Okay, thanks.
Because sometimes it's hard if you just go to ChatGPT, like you're not going to find the actual login to ChatGPT.
Yeah, I have a load of wee favorites saved at the top here.
And that's the URL.
Favorites.
So now you should have at least ideas for a week.
Yeah, and what's our theme today? I'll look it up here.
Yeah, and you can modify that. I mean, you can make it whatever you want. If you don't like those themes, then switch it up.
So today's day 4, isn't it? So question of the day is our ideas for today. Question of the day, which this will be really good for then.
Just one other side note for ChatGPT. When we like launched GLP and we got all the ingredients and all that stuff, you can, and I don't know if it might not be on the free version, so I apologize if it's not, because I have the paid version. But what I did was cancel. What I did was I uploaded, so I saved those images with all the ingredients, right? And all the stuff about the GLP. And where the heck is my, anyway, I don't know where it is specifically, my own chat, but if you have the option on the bottom of a little plus sign, when you put your prompt in, this is in the bottom of a chat GPT chat GPT chat. If you have a plus sign, see that?
So the free version doesn't have it.
Yeah. So for the paid version, you can attach photos or files. So I uploaded those images and I said, these are the ingredients and the information about the 4-step my GLP. And then I asked it to give me like the same thing, like content around those ingredients, you know, like, and give me what those ingredients, how that affects the body for a woman over 40.
Okay. All right. So I'll add it.
Now, if they don't have it, you can always just go into the image, because you know, if you've got an image on your phone, right? Let's see if I can find those. So you don't have to upload them. You can, like I created a lot of my stories from the same information. Let me just go to something that's got a lot of text. So, you know, like if you have an image with a lot of text on your phone, you know, you can just hold like long press, and then you can copy the text right from it. So even if you don't have that option, upload the image, you can just copy the text by doing a long hold on the screenshot. That's also a way for you to take captions from Instagram, by the way. Screenshot it, make it a picture and long hold to copy the text. And then just plug that into ChatGPT. Okay, well, that's all I got.
Well, it was brilliant.
So remix those fun videos. Use your AI tools to create ideas for your reels, your captions, your hooks, all of the above, your call to actions. Take B-roll, make a folder in your phone of B-roll video. And if you're really in a pinch to create video, use the ai.invideo.io, and that will, you know, from one prompt, pull B-roll video in and string it together into a 15-second, 30-second, however long you want video. And you do get a couple of free ones a month with that before, you know, you have to pay. Cool beans.
Yeah, brilliant. So much to delve into. And
All right, let's do it. Oh, and then the plan, if you want the free plan app, PLANN.
yeah, got that.
So I'm still focusing on the metabolism challenge this week to invite people in. If you want to make that challenge guide your own, message me if you don't already have the template link, and you can add in your Lavelle links into the template so it is yours. If they use the one that we're posting in the customer group, it's the general Lavelle link. But if you want to customize it and you want to give your people a custom one, then message me and I'll send you the template link.
Can you send that to me?
Mm-hmm. I gotta find it. And that will start. Talita, I sent it to you. You don't have it? Lori, you were in that same group. We were in the same, the reboot, the metabolism reboot. Yeah, you got that. You were on that same Zoom that we did when we were
Yeah,
going
that
over
was-
it. Go into your, Talita, go into your Canva, you should have it. Okay. Well, if either one of you find the link and you want to send it back to me, I'm trying to find it in my chat. Because if not, I'll have to create a new template because for some reason in Canva. Oh, and then I also, I'm gonna share this with you. This is for the reboot. I'm gonna put it in this chat. Sorry to like blend stuff in here, but this is just some media posts or stories that I created. So that's the template link for that. Where is the template link? Nope, not there. Maybe I put it in my chat. I mean, in my text. You know what? I think I put it in the chat of the Zoom we were on. Okay, let me go to Canva. Brand template. Edit. Share. Jen, tell me if this works. I don't know if that's the right link. If it opens up as a template. If not, just make a copy.
Which one you sent to?
The last one is, the one above it is just stories. But the last one is the what do you call it? The e-guide.
Not found.
Not found?
Yes.
That's what it said? Really?
Sorry, the page you're looking for does not exist.
How rude.
Let me put that in again.
Says edit brand template. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Can I create template link? Copy. Okay, how about this one?
Yes.
Okay, so that is the template link for anyone who wants it. The bottom one. So you're going to want to go into each page where you see a hyperlink and instead of Celina P110, put your username in. Unfortunately, I don't, well, you might, you know what you could probably do is do a find and replace. So my username, if you do find Celina P110 in the document and then put replace with your username, it should replace all of the, I think you could try it. I don't know if it'll work for the links or not.
So how would you do that?
Control F. I just don't know if it works for hyperlinks. You might have to like go and actually edit the hyperlink.
Okay. I will look at that. Thank you.
Yeah. Or Command F on Mac.
Alrighty, guys, I gotta jump off. I see you guys. Thanks, Celina. This was awesome. Hey, can we get a training on that in video?
Yeah, I have done the paid version. Like I trained it to be my voice, and actually created a AI, what do you call it, avatar. But yeah, I mean, it's super fun to use.
Mm-hmm.
So we could do that. We'll do that next week.
Yeah, can
Awesome.
we go like one by one app?
Well, this was just content ideas, but yes, I mean, we can if there's
I
one in
know, because it's
particular.
like, whoa, what is this app? What is this app? What is this app? If you don't mind, if you don't, then
That's how my brain works. So I have to like break it down. We'll do it. We'll do I mean, just pick one. If you want to do the video one next week, we can do that one.
well, tell your brain not to multitask.
Sorry.
Love
All
ya.
right,
All right, bye ladies.
bye.
Hi, everyone.